Hey, good morning, and hello from West Texas, El Paso. This is my third video of the day, and this has to do with a MGTOW series. It's a series I'm going to set up called the First Steps, or the First Step, or First Steps. This video is going to be titled "A Base Skill Set That Every Man Should Have." Um, Men are not intrinsically valuable. Women are intrinsically valuable because they can reproduce children with pretty much any man on the planet. If she has a fertile, anyways, I hope you understand what I'm not going to belabor this subject. All right. What I am going to talk to you about, and this series is just dedicated to helping young men out. Um, some of us don't grow up with a good tribe or a good family around us, and there are things that are expected out of you as a man. And there is a transition period. I say the transition period is part of the dreamer phase in a man's life, which is the first phase of your life, which goes from about age 15 to age 25. And I cut it off at age 25 because at age 25, your brain is fully developed. During your first phase, you have to develop a basic set of skills. All right. And these are the 5 skills that I think are the most important for you to have as a minimum. Okay. The first one is for me is it has been this way is for me in my opinion for most people on earth the most difficult one, and that is to be honest. Now that may seem like a no-brainer, but being honest with someone, I'm not talking about being disrespectful. I'm not talking about being cruel or mean on purpose. I'm talking about being honest. To be honest with somebody may cause some ruffles, feathers, or some ripples in the water, or some hurt feelings, but as you progress through life, being honest or being known as someone who is honest about their opinion, the way they treat people, the way they expect to be treated will enhance your life beyond any other measurable means. Um, Being known as a liar, a habitual liar, a bullshitter, somebody who, you know, lies, cheats, and steals, that may have a short run for you, but it's not going to work out in the long run for you. Again, I'm age 56. I went through that. I can tell you, I was a very bad person. Um, I am reformed, and I got to tell you that being honest will always pay off in the long run. Will you sometime, for example, hey man, hey let's go. You're all fucked up, and they say, hey, let's go to the store and get some more beer or whatever else, and you say, nah, man, I'm not going. Hey, dude, we're gonna go to the club. I know you don't have any money, but hey, let's just go there. Nah, man. I don't have the money. I'm gonna do that extra rep. I'm gonna stay in the gym and get on my stuff. Um, Telling someone no, being honest, having the courage to be honest with somebody is absolutely invaluable. Do you think this? Now, I'm not talking about you becoming a complainer and that guy that always sees something wrong or da 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 da. If you're in work, if you're at work and you're that guy that always has a better idea, man, this you're making a mistake. Being honest is just like somebody asks you, "Do you love them?" No, I don't love you, but I enjoy being around you and we're good friends. Um, Another thing about being honest is you need to have very few friends. You can have hundreds and hundreds of associates, but very, very few friends. Okay? And being honest is a great way to build that lifelong relationships that will continue to bear you good fruit. Number 2 on my list is listening twice as much as you speak. All right? There's an adage that says, it's better to be silent and thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Um, I cannot tell you how many people are self-destructive needlessly simply because they won't shut the fuck up and listen. I'll give you another little key phrase. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, which means you should always listen twice as much as you speak. You cannot listen and speak at the same time. I don't think it's physically possible. I'm sure there's some guy out there that'll say I'm wrong just because they want to say I'm wrong, but I'm just telling you what allowed me to retire early, but what allowed me to get along, what allowed me not to end up with a bullseye on my forehead. Again, listening can help you get ahead. And here's one of the key things that should be a base of one of your skill sets that fits into listening twice as much as you speak. If you want to do a little tiny thing to get ahead, especially in work, coaching, or trying to get along, carry a small notepad and a pen with you. If someone who is your boss, your supervisor, is trying to help you along the way, starts talking, shut up and start writing some of the key things down. If you don't think they notice, you're absolutely wrong. I look for those kind of things when I'm employing people or asking them to do things. I can't tell you how disrespectful it is to have somebody playing on their phone while you're trying to talk to a group or talk to them. I did a lot of that with coaching, and it's why I don't do coaching, MMA coaching anymore. That's a whole, I won't get off on a tangent. Again, number 2 is listening twice as much as you speak. Doesn't cost you anything. And all the things I'm talking to you about aren't going to cost you anything. You don't have to sign up for fucking program or any stupid shit like that. All you have to do is decide that I'm going to be honest as best I can. And even though in the short term it may hurt somebody's feelings, it may be uncomfortable, I would rather be known as an honest person than not an honest person. Okay? The other thing is listening twice as much as you speak. The third phase of this is maintaining your physical and mental health. If you're not physically fit and you're not mentally fit, which they are both 2 sides of the same coin, you can't have one without the other. You can't be some big dumb jock that's just a friggin' troglodyte, a Neanderthal walking around and can't figure out your right hand from your left hand. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, I've gone over that before, physically and mentally fit. So we have. We're going to be honest. We're going to listen twice as much as we speak. And if someone in our chain of command or somebody that has influence over our promotions or the rest of that, if they're speaking, we're paying attention and we're writing shit down. Third, we're going to maintain our physical and mental body and mind. The fourth one is to be humble. And this is, I was a big guy. I've been like 6'2", 200 pounds, over 200 pounds since probably I was like 16 years old. So most guys are about 5'7", 5'8". So I was always a big guy. And I was not humble. And it did not work out well. Being able to accept success and remaining humble is very, very good base skill set. There's nothing wrong with being self-promoting. There's nothing wrong with accepting that you're very good at something. but you have to be humble about it. It will pay off in the long run. The fifth and final one, and we'll go through the first four again: being honest, listening twice as much as you speak, maintaining your mental and physical health, and being humble. Number five for me is well, yeah, I put it off to the last one. Number five for me is coming to grips with who you are, coming to grips with the fact that you are going to have demons. You are going to have monster inside of you. There are two sides to men. There are you have to come to grips with both sides of you have to come to grips with your demons, your vices, and that kind of stuff, or you're just going to completely self-destruct. If you can't control your emotions, if you lose your temper and freak out and expect everybody around you to put up with that, you're out of your fucking mind. And you're headed for a very short road that leads off a cliff. You have to come to grips with that. All right? So again, before I finish, being honest, listening twice as much as you speak, maintaining your mental and physical health, being humble, and coming to grips with who you are and being able to deal with your demons, anger, frustration. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.